Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about You Only Live Twice. And this movie came out in 1967, and it's the James Bond movie that came out after Thunderball, and I believe it's the fifth one. And I thought this one was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I like it about as much as I enjoyed Thunderball. It has similar strengths and weaknesses, but still good overall. I still love Sean Connery as James Bond, as I always do. He brings a lot of energy to the film, and without him, just like in the previous James Bond movies, without him, the movie is either bad or much, much worse. And there were fun moments for me, like the action was entertaining for me, especially for the time and what they were able to achieve, and the stunts were impressive. That was something that I really enjoyed, and the action was entertaining overall. In Thunderball, there was a lot of action and stuff happening underwater. And this movie, it takes place a lot in the air. Like there's an airplane fight scene that takes place in this movie, and it's pretty cool to watch. And I'm not sure how much trouble they had shooting that, but from what I can tell, they did their best and they made something fun out of it. And also, this movie is shorter than Thunderball. It's slightly under 2 hours, and I didn't feel the runtime too much. I thought the movie moved along pretty quickly, and I didn't feel as though the movie was wasting a whole lot of time. And it works as a nice, simple entertainment, which is pretty much what it's going for. And for that, I think the movie's pretty good. But there were some issues that I had with this movie. The visual effects in this movie and the green screen, not that great. And what's kind of sad about this is a year before 2001: A Space Odyssey, which is crazy to think about. 1 year later, and we have arguably the best science fiction movie ever made. I know that's in ways a pretty unfair comparison to make, but still, 1 year difference. It feels very off in terms of quality for the visual effects, which thankfully didn't appear in the movie too much. They were used somewhat sparingly, only when they absolutely had to use visual effects, but when they show up, they don't look all that great. There are moments in this movie where things just kind of happen for no real reason other than things are happening now. There were plenty of logical issues sprinkled throughout the movie, mostly with the cameras. I don't understand why every time we get a perspective of a camera in this movie, it's just a shot that was used earlier in the movie. That was always annoying. In the beginning, it had troubles getting me hooked in, like I wasn't really attached to anything early on in this movie, up until we get into the submarine that takes place a little bit later. And once that gets started, the movie just starts to work for me, and I'm like, okay, I'm with this. There were also some annoying conveniences sprinkled in this movie as well. Not as much as I was expecting, but they're still there, and they're still kind of annoying to me. And during the helicopter action scene, I do feel as though that's the best scene in this whole movie for me. And it's memorable and fun. But I do feel as though the music during that scene kind of lessened the impact for me, because they were just playing the James Bond theme, and I was like, this doesn't really feel as though this is appropriate for you to be playing this theme right now. Because unfortunately, when you're playing that theme, I just feel as though the implication is, I guess James Bond, he's destined to win this fight now. Like, I don't really understand where the tension is supposed to be now. And I also criticized Thunderball for being a little choppy in the editing room, but I feel as though this movie was an improvement on that. I didn't feel as though there were as many cuts in this one. Either that, or I just feel as though I just got a little bit more used to it, or I was expecting it a little more. That might have happened as well. But either way, the editing in this movie wasn't something that really annoyed me. I can say that much. And that's about all I have to say about You Only Live Twice. It was good. It works as a James Bond film. If you like these movies, you'll like this movie. If you don't like these movies, you won't like this movie. And I like it about as much as Thunderball. So, not sure if it's better or worse, but it's definitely in that ballpark. So, check this movie out whenever you get the chance. And with all that being said, I'm going to give You Only Live Twice a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of You Only Live Twice, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Cafe Society. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.